Talking to the moon.
Fill up the thing, gon' turn up.
Hey besties, what's up? It's your girl Kathy Dior, and today I'll be showing you guys a glittery eyeshadow tutorial. Today I'll be using a glitter from NYX Cosmetics. So I'll be jumping into this look immediately. I already went ahead and I took care of my eyebrows off camera so that we can speed up the process. But in the meantime, while I start to prepare myself, how y'all day is going? That's good. Mine's is good too. So I'm gonna use my white eyeliner pencil. I'm gonna use this as a base. A lot of the times I use a pencil, a white pencil. I feel like you got more control over it. Sometimes the cream eyeshadow could get kind of messy, and plus I could apply this really fast. I'm just making sure I take care of the shape really well, because wherever you put this pencil, that's the same shape of that the eyeshadow will come out with. So I'm just trying to color it evenly. And it really doesn't matter with this look because we're gonna use glitter. Yesterday I went ahead and I picked up this makeup palette. It's called Aspen this is from BH Cosmetics, and they have some really beautiful colors. It's more like a pastel colors. And I actually picked this up from Marshall's, and I purchased it for $5.99. If you guys don't know, if you guys want to pick up affordable eyeshadow or even affordable pencils, definitely check out Marshall's, TJ Maxx, those kind of places. They definitely have some really good finds, because a lot of the times I go to Target and I buy some brushes from Real Technique, and it will run me about $20. But if I go into TJ Maxx, I can get the same brushes for $5 for the whole set. So don't sleep on them. I'm trying to open it. Oh, these are pretty. So I'm gonna use Frosted AF, the white color in this palette. I'm just gonna use this to line my eyes, just so that I can have like a full coverage. It's so pretty. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's white. Ooh, but it has like, ooh, this is pretty. Oh, this is really pretty. I love this. This, honestly, this white right here that I'm putting on my eye is actually what caught my attention when I was inside of Marshall's. When I looked at it, I was like, oh, I have to get this because it has a shimmer to it. That as well as the blue. I'm gonna do a look with the blue one of these days. But yeah, I just want to just coat my eyes with this. So I'm covering my whole eye using a eyeshadow sponge brush. I bought this brush off of Amazon. For some reason I like the sponge brushes better with the eyeshadow. I don't know. It feels really good when I use these. I like this white. Okay, so now I'm gonna look for my glitter glue. Well, actually, I'm not going to use glitter glue. I'm going to use eyelash glue in the color Clear. So this is the INV Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe, and it's in the color Clear. So I'm just going to put this on my spatula. Not too much. And I'm going to use the BH color Silver Splash that's gonna be the glitter. So I'm also gonna put this on my spatula as well, because as I put the glue and let it dry just a little bit, I'll be starting to put the eyeshadow, the glitter on. So I'm gonna just use a regular old brush that I have here that's like really, really old. And I'm gonna use this because this is a brush that honestly is extremely old, and I use this whenever I use glue. It's flat. It's actually a paintbrush. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting the glue in the inner corners. It comes out white, but as it dries clear. So I'm just gonna tap it in. Tap, tap, tap. And make sure when you're tapping in the glue, do not put it on by your lash band. The reason you're not gonna put it on your lash band is because you don't want the glitter to get there, because you're gonna do a black eyeliner. So if you're gonna do a black liner, and you put glitter there, it's gonna be really bumpy. So do not put it on your lash band, just above it. And if you feel like, you know, it got too much space between your liner and your glitter, you could always go back in. So I'm just gonna pat the glue, because this does not have to be, it needs to be tacky. It does not need to be wet. You're gonna let it dry just a little bit so you can actually cover your whole eyelid and then begin to work with your glitter. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick up some glitter. I'm gonna pick up some glitter. It's gonna stick to the brush, and I'm gonna start working. I'm gonna start with my inner part of my eyelid with my eyes closed, and I'm gonna press it in. Press it in. Remember what I told you guys. The same place where you put the glue is where your glitter is gonna stick. So pat off the extra glitter so they don't fall out into your eyes, and you just pat. Now if you feel like you need more glue, go ahead and dip your brush into the glue, and you're gonna keep doing the same thing over and over, but it shouldn't dry so fast. So I'm gonna continue to pack this glitter onto my eyelids. I'm working on the perimeter of my eyelids first, because I want to get the shape that I'm trying to achieve. And then I'll start going down. So now this side looks like it's starting to get a little bit dry. So I'm gonna go back in with some glue with the same brush, and I'm gonna pat. This glue clear, it dries clear, so you don't have to worry. Just don't keep putting glue on top of the glitter. So I put that white base, this shimmery white base, because I don't want no type of gap in between my glitter. So I'm going back in and I'm dipping it again with the glue. I'm patting it out, and now I'm gonna pick up some glitter again with my brush, and I'm gonna pat it onto the glue. You guys do not have to put a liner if you don't want to, but you can, just to make it look finished. Just shaping it the way I want it to be. I'm satisfied with the way it looks. So now I'm gonna work on the next eye. Now, you see I left the space right here. The only thing you see is the white eyeshadow that I put before I put the glitter. That's because I'm gonna put an eyeliner on top, a black liner. You can use black, you can use white, whatever liner you feel like you like the most. So I'm gonna do the same thing again. Work with the glitter. I'm gonna pat this glitter onto this eye. This is a very, very pretty look. I'm going back in with some glue and I'm patting it on my eyelids. Going back in with my glitter and I'm just patting it. I want to make sure that I cover as much places as possible. Now, this look normally has a lot of fallout. If you're not comfortable cleaning up the glitter, you guys could use baby powder, or you guys could put tape on the bottom of your eye so that you could just peel it off. I'm just going back in, just making sure that everything is even on both eyes. So now I'm gonna get a liner in the color black. You can use a gel eyeliner as well, but this is what I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna start from the inner corner of my eye, and I'm just gonna draw a line straight across. You could draw your line chunky, however you wanna draw your line. Skinny, whatever you choose to do. However you like your line. So I did my first line, and now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna work on my second line. And now I'm going to give myself a color right above here, a light color. This is Orange Sherbet from BH Cosmetics as well. So I'm gonna use the color Yum. Just gonna pat it lightly, and I'm just gonna go in right above my eye in circular motion and just fill that in. I'm gonna do the other side. Circular motion, making sure I blend it all the way out, because the glitter is already a lot, so I don't want this to be, this color Yum to be as bold. I just want it to just serve as a background. If you feel like you need to fix anything on your glitter, you go ahead and do so. I'm gonna go in and just fix it up a little bit. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put on my complete face, But before I do that, let me get some mascara on my eyes. I'll be waiting for my mascara to dry so that I can put on some lashes. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Pumped Up mascara. Excuse the bottle, that's a little messy. So I'm just gonna put my mascara on my eyes, my eyelashes. Now I'm gonna start working on my foundation. I'll be using the Revlon Color Stay in the color Cinnamon, as well as my Sephora liquid foundation in the color Mahogany. I'll be blending that together using my beauty blender. And I'll also be using some loose powder, loose setting powder, so that I could build up this makeup, because I want to have a full coverage. Don't forget to get your neck, your ears, even up here on the top of your head, between those baby hair, because you want everything to blend. Now I'm looking at my face and I feel like this is a little bit too light, so I went ahead and I took a little bit of my foundation and I'm patting it off a little bit and just getting the brush just very lightly wet, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna blend it some, just so we can lose some of that yellow tone. If you feel like you're losing the shape of your eyebrows, you can always go back in and fix it up. You build on your makeup to your liking. Now I'm going to get my concealer. This is by Ruby Kiss, and it is in the color Rich Caramel. So I'm just gonna put it on my nose. Bring it all up. I'm also gonna put some right here, and at the end I'm gonna blend this all out. Now I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal concealer in the color Cocoa. Just a little bit, because this is like really full coverage. This is really full coverage. So I don't want to put too much, because you can actually feel it feeling weighted on your face. I do love this product, but it could get very heavy. I'm gonna go with my beauty blender and I'm gonna blend it all out. Same thing for the nose. Now I'm gonna go in with my Black Radiance concealer stick, and I'm just gonna put some small amount right here and at the side of my face right there, and I'm also gonna do the side of my nose, just to give my nose the appearance of it being more skinny. And I'm also gonna put some on the top of my head so that it could make it look bronze and beautiful. I'm gonna go in with my Real Technique brush and I'm just gonna pat and drag. pat and drag. So it looks like it's all coming together. And I'm gonna pat this and I'm gonna drag this down. Pat and drag. Same thing on the other side, I'm gonna pat and drag. Now I'm gonna do my nose. I'm gonna pull it down, drag it, pull it down, drag it, pull it to the side. Pull it down, pull it to the side, pull it down, pull it to the side. Up, and I'm gonna pull down. Up and pull down. Now, I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna work on this eyeliner just because I want to see if I got anything that I don't like. Now is the time to fix it up. Now I'm gonna grab some eyelashes. I'm gonna start to put the glue on my lash band. Let's get it a little bit tacky, and then I'm gonna place it. Now, I'm not gonna press it down just yet because I want to make sure that it feels comfortable, and I want it to dry just a little bit more so no glue oozes out of it and get onto my eyeshadow. I'm gonna squeeze down the outer corners, and then I'm gonna squeeze down the inner corners. Now I'm gonna go in with a black eyeliner pencil. This is by NYX as well, and I am just going to line my bottom lash line. Start with the inner corner and pulling it all the way out. So now I am going to go in with my banana powder. From Makeup Revolution. It's in the color banana. Mine's actually is not there anymore. The logo. I'm gonna pat this in. I'm not gonna bake. I'm gonna pat it in, right? And I'm also gonna do the sides of my nose. Right there. And I'm gonna do it right there. And I'm gonna pat it in. And I'm also gonna do right above my forehead. You wanna get all the spots that's the most oily. So you wanna get that and just pat it in as much as possible. And take some and down your nose bridge. And pull it out. Pat, pat, pat. Go. Blend everything in, make everything look very pretty. Alright, now I'm gonna work on the side of my face to give the illusion of cheekbones. I'm gonna suck my face in, and where I put the contour, I'm gonna just go right under it. And I'm gonna dry. now I am going to highlight my nose bridge. This is with the Wet n Wild loose highlighter powder, and this is in the color I'm So Lit. I'm gonna take, I'm not even gonna use the actual powder. Honestly, this powder will go a very long way. I'm gonna use the lid because this is so pigmented, you don't need a lot. Because look, I just dipped this right there and watch. Look, it's so pigmented that you gotta blend it out. So this will really last you a very, very long time. And I do makeup every single day. So I'm gonna use my fingers, blend it some more, go back in, use my brush, and I'm gonna play with it. You can put some under your eyebrows just to give it a little highlight. Now I'm gonna go and I'm going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes. And I'm also gonna put some on my fake lashes because these are lashes that I actually reused. So I'm just gonna wake them up a little bit. And I'm just going to use some L'Oreal True Match powder in the color C6. And I'm just gonna pat this in to make everything come together. I'm gonna use a little bit of blush. Who says black girls can't wear blush? That's a lot. I'm gonna use this brush by Real Technique. It's Q38. I don't like this brush for makeup. This is why I just use it for my highlighter. Sorry. My blush. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. I don't wanna do too much. I'm gonna get to the other side. And I'm just going to put some lip gloss on. Yes, I have some on already, but I'm just gonna put some more. This is just some regular clear gloss from the Beauty Supply store. Can't go wrong with a clear gloss. I actually love, love, love gloss. If you want to add a little color on top of it, you can. I'm gonna go with my NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the color Marshmallow. I'm gonna put a little bit because this is pigmented as well. And I'm only gonna put it in the middle. So there you have it. Get into this look, ladies. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys like what I did with this look today, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share this and get me as much views as possible, guys. Take care. Until next time. Later.